Scott Lanningham at Interconnect 2017. I'm here right now with four gentlemen who are going to discuss OSS and its role in network function virtualization, DevOps, increasing importance of SQM, and end-to-end service management. It's a lot in that sentence, wasn't there? Yeah. Why don't you all just start here with Richard and go down the line and introduce yourselves and the company you're with, what you're doing.
Thanks, Scott. So my name is Richard Wilkins. I am both the CTO for ASEAN and a distinguished engineer in the hybrid cloud unit. And part of the role that I've been working with is cloud adoption, in working with customers to move from a traditional on-prem environment into the cloud.
Kleber?
Okay, I'm Kleber Stroh. I'm the co-founder and CTO of Interconnect. We're an IBM business partner, specialized in ITSM, big data analytics, cognitive. We're operating out of Brazil, and we're happy to be here with you guys.
Thanks. Adrian Petzer, Managing Director of Deploy Partners, and we specialize in service assurance as well, as part of the strategic alliance. So.
All right, Ari?
Yeah.
Or did I cut you off? I'm sorry. Were you done, Adrian?
Yeah, no.
Okay,
no.
okay, go ahead, Ari.
I'm Ari Gurowitz with OSS Integrators. I'm the founder and managing director. We focus on ITSM and big data solutions, and we're here out of the US.
All right, thank you guys. Now I have a little intro here to read just to set this up, and then we'll jump into the questions. Sure. Also, they're here to introduce a strategic partnership between Deploy Partners, OSS Integrators, and Interconnect. As we've discussed here, Deploy Partners are one of only 10 IBM Global Growth Partners and an IBM Australian Middleware Cloud Partner of the Year. Deploy Partners is a leading specialized partner in service assurance solutions, working with clients, turning adversity into advantage. OSS Integrators has 15 plus years in the ITSM space and is one of the biggest IBM ITSM integrators in the USA. And Interconnect specializes in ITSM, analytics, and cognitive. They are an IBM Platinum Partner and winner of the worldwide IBM IT Service Management Leadership Award this year in 2017, operating out of Brazil. So, the first question goes to Richard, okay? You guys are the experts, so I'm going to throw you a question, then I'm going to sit back and just go at it. If a customer is asking you, as I'm sure they do all the time, how can I be more agile? How can I respond to tomorrow's changes faster, which they're happening today, right?
Correct.
How do you respond to that?
So my history with IBM is coming up to nearly 30 years. I started off with systems management more than 20 years ago. And the traditional on-prem ITSM is well established, and the practices and principles are well known. Customers are going through this transformation into the cloud, and part of the role that I'm doing is working them through that transformation and helping them to adopt some of these cloud technologies. And so I've been working with Deploy Partners as an OSS Integrators to help customers go through that transition from the traditional on-prem world and to embrace some of these new cloud technologies and to really adopt some of these agile practices and principles that are prevalent in the cloud arena today that may not be quite so common sense to some of the local ITSM ones. So that's part of the role that I've been doing is in this cloud adoption and helping them take on some of this cloud migration.
Okay, what about an example of a recent customer that's adopted IBM Cloud technology?
Yeah, so I've been working with Deploy, with a local large financial institution in Australia. We've recently just gone through an on-prem to cloud migration. And they've taken a large piece of their on-prem internal application, put it into the cloud, and made it available internally. They've gone through this transformation, and they've adopted some of these cloud principles, but in the process they've gained agility, and they've gained some speed of adoption for some of the newer technologies as well. So it was a great learning process. And we're very successful. It went live last year, and it's one of our great references.
Terrific. Kleber, let's turn to you. Talk about the strategic partnership and what it means.
Well, what it means? It actually means that we can, as a group, probably have the biggest team in terms of certifications in ITSM in the world. So that helps us help our customers worldwide. And it also means that we can complement each other's portfolios, so we can cover ITSM, analytics, cognitive, security. So it's a whole offering that helps our customers do this transformation, digital transformation journey. That's what it's all about.
Adrian, let me ask you, if I could, talk to us a bit about why SQM and end-to-end service management is so important in an ITSM solution.
Yeah, sure, Scott. In the assurance game, there's a lot of false positives, a lot of information coming back from networks and applications, and it's quite hard for organizations with large operational teams to focus or prioritize their efforts effectively. So service quality management is an attempt to align the problems to services that mean something to your customers. And instead of trying to deal with 2 million events, you might only need to deal with 20 events that are relevant. So that's the idea of the SQM, and it's going to play a more important role as time goes forward, especially with things like big data on our doorstep or here, and the cloud and virtualization coming in. The noise just becomes overwhelming. So you need some way of prioritizing and focusing efforts to deal with the issues at hand.
All right. Ari, this one's for you, okay? In what way would DevOps be useful to users of an ITSM solution?
I think the concept of DevOps that's going on now is really the integration of what's been done for a long time now, being the people, processes, and tools. And so now we're bringing all of that together in a more cohesive and consistent way, enabling ITSM users and organizations to be more efficient with deploying and integrating their solutions by having the people closer together, the developers and the operations teams, and tools for automating and orchestrating solutions where they're able to enhance and put resources out as quickly as possible when they need those tools and resources more enabled for their environment.
That's great. Adrian, I think we have one more for you. Is that okay?
Yeah.
You've all talked about how the use of network function virtualization is playing a bigger role in today's network. So how does this affect the ITSM space?
Yeah, it's an interesting concept, Scott. With virtualization in the network space, what it really means is the thousands of switches and routers that are traditionally being used are disappearing into 3 or 4 big boxes with significantly complex softwares running it. So the whole approach to monitoring and probing or listening to logs becomes a slightly different requirement. And again, it comes back to identifying the end-to-end services and ensuring that the services are functional. The networks are fully redundant nowadays, more and more so. So the monitoring of the services that are coming out of these networks or applications are more important, or will be more and more important. And in that way you get some sort of visibility of what's going on and what you need to focus on to fix things up.
Thank you for that, Adrian. And Ari, I think you'd like to chime in on this one?
Yeah, I think the relationship that we have, the strategic partnership, really enables us to offer more to our customers by tapping into those resources that we have in the ASEAN area and Latin America, providing us more skills and deeper resources to provide those solutions for our customers, along with, from a support perspective, having that follow-the-sun model where we truly are able to cover all time zones that our customers will need our support with.
Closing thoughts from anybody before we wrap up?
I think these are changing times for the ITSM industry as a whole. Customers have to go through their digital transformation, and they need help. And the idea is that we can align our experience, our technology, our vision about the future to help them go through this transformation. So this is what we are here to do.
Yeah, Scott, what I'm seeing in the industry is people moving away from the traditional we'll build a very skilled team in-house, especially in telecommunications, and going to let's farm out for the experts and make them a part of our team. And we're seeing with cloud adoption and all the other technologies we've mentioned here today, an increasing characteristic of pulling the experts in to be part of our team. Yeah.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for taking part. Again, Richard, Kleber, Adrian, Ari, thank you for your time.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thanks,
Thank you.
I'm Scott Lanningham at Interconnect 2017.